So how many individuals are we currently looking for? I know we've mentioned Winsome and some
Probably
Blackwoods.
4.
4.
Could
I
be
think
5,
I'll know
yeah.
Famous.
Yeah, I'll know him too.
To be honest, Aiden's the most recognisable, but he's still in lockup, isn't he?
Yeah, he's supposed to be.
Will that red-headed fella that was riding with him be out? Yeah, is he still in Sisica?
No, he's out, Siska, because that's Woody, right? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
that's
he's the one that just telegrammed me.
All right.
Where
Where did he
from?
telegram you from?
I shall check. I didn't realise that he.
Is he,
Don't you
no,
think
you-
that's
Right,
relevant
is it?
information, Wainwright?
It might have been relevant if I knew that he rode with them.
I don't really ride with them, but they've hired him to do stuff in the past.
We got a horse here.
I see somebody inside.
Out back.
Bunch of people inside. I have no idea who. They're going out back. There's a bloke staring through the windows out the back, looking in at me. It was Blackwater.
Howdy, y'all. Sorry, mind if I borrow you a minute? Or... You know what? That fucking pisses me off.
Well, that's good. Let's go say hello.
Yeah, let's go stop him.
Did they go up left? I
Oh, they
feel
took
like
a
I
left,
saw them go
didn't they?
left.
They went uphill. Yeah.
I don't know.
We know for sure they went up this way.
There's no other way for them to go to.
We saw the expanse in front of us and they weren't there, so they would have had to have come up here.
They seem the 4 types.
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't recognize.
Yeah, I didn't recognize
either
either
of
of
them.
We don't know who they are. It was just the fact that they
One of them
bolted
had
instead
some
of
kind of hood on, right? People only tend to wear hoods in my experience if they don't want to be seen.
I would imagine so, yeah.
They've got a reason not to want to sit and chat with people.
Well, so I don't think you had. Well, did you have the full fort to check that telegram while you were there?
I did,
Yeah,
yeah, it was Blackwater, I said.
All right. So there's a chance there's somewhere not too far away.
I doubt the rest of the Blackwoods are in Blackwater.
Well, that's it. I've known Woody is quite a, you know, indiscriminate moonshiner on his own fourth, you know.
From what I understood, he ain't really, well, part of the gang, I guess. He was just kind of there today, for that day.
Yeah.
I mean, they
talked to
sold
them
him out
fast.
too, right?
They hired him to do some work, but he's not part of their gang.
Well, you already told me that he told me that himself.
Yeah.
He's a good bloke to have sometimes, I'll be honest with you. You arrest him and he sings like a fucking canary.
Well, we did save his life, but I don't think he was too happy last time anyway. Especially when everyone else got let go and he was still sat there holding his dick.
Why did everyone... What is the situation that's being spoken of? I don't think I'm aware.
We're gonna go left here, past the bridge.
Left here.
There's a breakout at well, we took in a whole bunch of the Blackwoods.
Right.
Fortunately, a couple of them got away and took 2 folks and wired them up with dynamite on that bridge.
Right.
The undersheriff up there, he negotiated like a bastard. We took in. It was at Aiden. Had to let 3 of them go. ended up with 2. They had 3 let go. That's the 3 we're chasing right now.
I see. That's why Aiden's backed up.
Do a quick tip line check.
But, Undersheriff saved 2 people's lives that day. Aiden was not in his right mind. He could have done anything. Now,
Blake said he had a prolonged chat with Ezra, Malachi Ezra. Is that the fellow we were looking at?
Ezra Lennox is the fellow that we're looking at.
Okay. Welcome to my humble office.
so you get interrupted checking your telegrams. A whole bunch of lawmen ride up and you're worried about something or other. Where do you go next? You lose them and double back, or you ride to the next town where they're most likely to go?
I mean, they're probably going to get the fuck out of here and go back to Armadillo or lay low out west for a little bit, away from any checkpoints, because I reckon whoever that was either assumed we recognized them or knew we were after somebody and didn't want to give us much information. Wait, could that have been Zora?
I don't believe it was, but
I think she had darker, redder hair. I think one of the ones on the front had a red hair to a degree. I don't know if it was like bright. It was
No,
quite
it was
dark,
black.
so it could be.
The one in the back was an elderly lady. I heard her speaking
Yeah.
for a little bit. Yeah. The interesting thing about all this is the bartender in Armadillo said he ain't seen Blackwoods coming through for a couple of days. But he said...
That's obvious crock of shit.
No, I mean, I understand his position. I wouldn't be talking about...
No,
Yeah.
of course,
Stuff
I
like
agree,
that.
but it's just obviously a crock of shit.
What he did say was, I reckon if I were to get arrested out in Tumbleweed, and then I'd be heading out east to avoid Joe.
Yeah, but they are the sort of group that's hard set on this freedom of the West sort of bollocks, aren't they?
No, not exactly. Not like the Butchers or the rest of the morons.
Someone mind filling me in with this. They want freedom from what?
I don't know, from the confines of society or whatever the fuck.
I mean, they can do that, right? They can just wander off into those woods and never come back.
That's what I told him.
Yeah, but it's never about that. It's about power. They can disguise it as freedom as fantastically as they want, but it's not really what they're trying to achieve. They have to spin the moral wheel that it sounds fantastic and this picturesque, beautiful life that's freeing from the hands of tyranny, but realistically, they just want to be able to rob people at their own jurisdiction.
Want to go backwards rather than forwards, okay?
Anarchy, but, you know, anarchy to a degree is idealistic. You know, it's funny. It's almost like they're trying to develop their own organization to make sure that people that are wronged have them wrongs put right. It's almost like nobody's ever done it before.
What exactly would constitute a wrong in their eyes?
Whatever they make up on the day, I believe.
And I guess they make themselves judge, jury, and executioner at the same time.
Of course they do.
Okay.
It's the little speech Famous gave us yesterday, at least. He said, you know, we see justice done out here, we take care of these people, we protect them, and all that sort of shit. But a farmer gives a cow a good life before they slaughter it. So.
You know, it may have been a double bluff and they went to fucking Thieves Landing.
Yeah, it's possible.
Well, I don't think we were going in there anyway, right?
No, they weren't going that way. They may have changed it up now. Who knows? Let's go left here. Slowing down for time. Let's check in. Somebody wants to send in a telegram.
Yep.
I love this place sometimes. Like, sometimes you get out here and it's like, it's the West. It's the Wild West, and it feels so Wild Westy. And it's like, I'm a cowboy. I'm a lawman in the West. And then other times I'm like, I fucking hate.
We got 3 folk at the telegram office. I'm gonna go back and keep an eye.
I do realise that you are rather new to the crossing, and that I've not really done any form of leading with you, and that I've only really taken the piss. But I would like to point out that I do have a file open for senior discussion, and any and all feedback and advice you could give me, I will very much so appreciate and take on board. So.
All right. Well, listen, I don't mind a little jest and a joke on the way, so you don't worry about that, okay? But
Okay,
I'm watching.
Okay, fantastic.
Perhaps if we start getting into a more heated situation, you put yourself up front to deal with it, so I can watch you work.
Yeah, I often do. I don't think that we've just had the pleasure recently.
Yeah, it goes that way. Don't worry, I'm watching.
I appreciate it. I don't know how far deep down that file gets sometimes, so if I see somebody that I've not spoken to about it, I just like to make them aware.
No. I ask you some few questions when we're pointed and know where we're going. How's that?
Sounds good. No, I don't have massively long left.
Those folks out there, anyone we need to worry about at the telegram station?
One of them is the barkeep. I don't know about the other two, but I don't recognize them.
Sometimes I get nervous when people milling about outside those things.
Can't tell you how many times I've opened up the paper and heard the click-clunk of a gun behind me.
Nadia's on her way here.
Yeah, because she wants to speak to Foster Holmes, who is about over there. He was standing on the balcony of the tavern.
I'm gonna take a minute, read through some paperwork.
I'm going to be calling it shortly.
Well, it was a pleasure riding with you, and I look forward to getting doing some more of the same.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's going to be a good time. Although I do wonder if we operate at very different times.
Is this not when you normally work?
No, it is. This is sort of as and when I do, so. This is about as late as it gets for me, usually.
All right, I imagine you'll be seeing a little piece of me then.
If you buy me a drink first, Sailor, my God.
I am only interested in your significant others, I'm afraid. Right, I'm
Might be
gonna really
waiting a
dig
long
into this
time.
report here. Give me just a minute.
I'll see you guys later. It's been a pleasure riding.
Have a
All
good
right,
one,
take care
Ren.
Ugh. I guess we're gonna do another night of calling it in fucking Armadillo, because bollocks, you know, we started off here, we're ending here, it is what it is. It's one of those things. It's been a pleasure streaming. I know that it's kind of an early one, but I am getting tired, and I want to just chill out for the evening. I want to have a bit of a moment to myself. Tomorrow is going to be a day of where I'm getting like a shitload of stuff sorted in real life. I've got to get, you know, some doctor's work done, and I've got to get some, what do you call it? I've got to get a CV made for this job that I'm trying to achieve. Yeah. And I definitely would like to relax, so there's only one person that we're going to go and host after today's fiascos. Going to be this boyo. Thank you all very, very much for all of the love and support today and all the kindness. I hope the content created was bountiful and you all had a good time, and that I will see you all in the next chapter. We shall be streaming tomorrow at a similar time as we always do. I'm trying to keep up with that, but we'll see what happens. It's been a pleasure streaming for you all. Cheerio. Tatty bye.
Oh, here he is.